Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, we have the top talent in the tri-state area for tonight's tournament. Introducing first, from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing 270 pounds. He is a former OPW Heavyweight Champion, OPW Hardcore Champion, NCW Mega Heavyweight Champion, NWA Midwest Citywide Champion, NCW Brass Knuckles Champion, MFW Heavyweight Champion, and MFW Hardcore Champion, the Section 8 Soldier, Brandon X.
Stand up and show me respect.
And his opponent, from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing at 208 pounds. He is the first Black Diamond Wrestling Over the Edge champion, a former Black Diamond Wrestling Heavyweight champion, the first KSWA Junior Heavyweight champion, a former PWX Television champion, and the 2013 Royal League Tournament winner, the Iceman, Tony Johnson.
All right, folks. Looks like we're getting ready here for our first round contest with the Iceman, Tony Johnson, and Brandon X.
This should be a fantastic first round matchup, and you would think the winner of this is going to be kind of damaged for the next round because it's going to be a brutal brawl.
Hey, it's that's how tournaments work. Unfortunately, each round, if you make it through, you got another guy to go against. You got to keep fighting. You got to pull deep down inside of yourself to keep going.
Yeah, they probably weren't happy that they draw on each other in the first round, hoping maybe for a cakewalk opponent.
Well, there's no cakewalk opponents here in the Royal Weight. Brandon X certainly a character here. And let's take a look at the bracket here. First up is going to be Brandon X and Tony Johnson. Next up, we're going to have Remy LeVay taking on Chase Aarons, Andrew Palace, and Singh. And then finally, Jay Flash and Sean Resnick.
That's a heck of a lineup there. We got some good action here tonight.
Absolutely. Both these men kind of feeling each other out a bit here, I guess.
It's the referee checking. Tell him to get to work.
Yeah, trying to get the action, but
people paid money to see some wrestling here, not finger pointing. Mr. X.
Brandon X now on the outside taunting the fans. Doing whatever he can to keep this match from getting started. I mean,
well, that's one way.
Tony Johnson is a former heavyweight champ.
Well, maybe you just need to take a walk, loosen up the legs. Maybe he didn't stretch good enough.
Showing off his muscles here.
Well,
he's definitely a bit cocky.
Ooh. Taunts some kids. That's how it's done.
Brandon X showing his muscles here to everybody. And don't forget, we're going to have Ray Rowe here in Black Diamond Wrestling at our Out of Time event on April 18th in Martins Ferry. For more details, be sure to check out blackdiamondwrestling.com. And we got a walk up here.
There we go. We finally got some action. He's done walking, done stretching, done flexing his arms.
And
no, I guess he's not. Sorry, spoke a little too soon there.
Definitely a bit too soon. Tony saying it felt a bit more like 270 when he pulled him over. Brandon X not happy about that. Brandon X is a rather large individual, very tall. He definitely towers over me, at least when I stood next to him.
Well, Tony's no small guy himself.
No, he's not. And Tony is very strong. I mean, you can tell he has the muscles there, but he has a lot more deceptive strength too. More like Claudio Castagnoli.
Oh, okay, there we go. I was gonna say Nikolai Volkov, just because it's a fun name to say.
All right, well, Tony taking control, but Brandon quickly trying to take control back in this contest here.
Now let me ask you, Trevor, what are there time limits on these matches?
Yeah, all first round matches do have a 15-minute time limit.
Well, that's a little different though. That could take a different strategy going in, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, you need to get in there and you need to do what you have to do to take your opponent down quickly.
So I mean, some of these headlocks and arm bars and so forth. That's usually when you want to wear a man down for a longer contest. Are we going to see more high-impact moves, you think?
I think
early
so.
on, take more risks?
Throughout this first round, we definitely will see a lot of that. And we'll probably see a bit more strategy come in later on, but we're seeing a lot of it here as both men trying to out-wrestle each other here.
Yeah.
As Brandon X has him in that arm lock here.
Well, you know, it could end in an instant, you know. That's the thing. And both these guys probably want to eliminate their opponent quicker so that way they can rest up and not be as damaged for the next round.
Absolutely, and that's actually one of the advantages of being the first match in the first round.
Yeah.
Is there's still 3 other matches and an intermission before you get to your semifinal match.
Well, you know, look at that.
That's certainly unorthodox. Brandon X. Oh, didn't see the camera there either.
Whoa, buddy.
Man,
come on.
Brandon X trying to take out our cameraman, but also using his teeth to break up the count there. I don't think I've seen that one before.
No, that's an interesting way. Well, if you don't have your arms, I guess you can use your face.
Yeah, that's definitely one way to do it.
You want to test the strength? How about it? All right.
Uh-oh.
Well, calling for a test of strength here.
Well, we saw his muscles earlier. He just wants to show them off, you know. So he's the stronger man.
I don't think he realizes how strong Tony actually is. But they're locking up here in this test of strength.
There we go.
Oh. Yep. Did not realize.
A very good game of pinochle right here.
Tony clearly in control of this one here.
Oh. He still got it locked. Nice grip on the man.
Some great maneuvering here from Tony.
Uh-oh.
Tony.
Oh, there we go. We got some flex in there.
Tony's showing his strength here against Brandon X.
Ooh, hurting his hands.
Brandon X can't be happy about that one. Didn't go the way that he expected, certainly. Well, you saw Tony there use referee Jake Clemens to kind of sneak around and re-get the arm here.
Pretty smart. Got to keep that hold on.
But Brandon maneuvering his way out there. Brandon's been in the wrestling business a long time. He's very smooth with his chain wrestling, which is very unusual for a man his size.
Well, you know, it's pretty dangerous if they know how to do it all. You know, sometimes people of size, you know, they go with the big crushing blows, but if he can catch his catch can, then he's going to be able to compete on a different level.
And Tony here fighting out. Oh, Tony!
Oh!
With that body slam here, it sends Brandon straight to the mat.
Took the ring.
Could be it. Oh, not quite.
Pretty close call there. I think he wasn't expecting that body slam go from an arm.
I don't think so either. It's definitely an unexpected maneuver on the part of Tony Johnson on the Brandon X here. And Tony now in control here. And Tony really just needs to kind of hit something here to keep Brandon down. And Brandon stalling with, again, like you said, the time limit might not be the smartest move.
Well, it's a totally different ball game when you're in a tournament.
Absolutely.
Brandon knows he's not going against a slouch. He's going against a former champion who's wrestled a lot in Black Diamond. So the fact is, Brandon might have he's a veteran. He's wrestled a lot, but Tony's actually had more matches here in Black Diamond than Brandon. So
at least recently, Brandon, a former tag team champion here in Black Diamond. But it's been quite a few years since Brandon X has been a regular. Mostly performing up in Mega Championship Wrestling.
We saw him go against big old Jack Massacre, I think the last time he was here. And that was a big showdown. So.
Oh, absolutely. Oh! Chop right in the corner there. Looks like Brandon X is going to go corner to corner. Irish whip here. Tony reverses.
Oh, he's a little hurt though.
Oh. Knee goes up into the chest there. And Tony right back to that arm.
Oh.
I think he's going for a German suplex possibly here.
Oh.
Maybe a takedown.
Oh, look at that nice
takedown.
reversal. Oh.
Oh, doing a little bit of an arm breaker and a dance here. Brandon X.
There he goes.
He's setting him
got
up here. He's setting him. Oh, Tony saw it coming.
Oh!
Big kick out of nowhere.
Oh, boy.
My God. That's got to be it.
That does it.
That
does
is
it. And that's what he needed.
That is it for Brandon X here. Iceman Tony Johnson going on to the next round, as you see our graphic here.
We'll be going against the winner of Aarons and LeVay, which we'll see next, right?
Yep, that's what we'll see next here. And Brandon X, let's actually go back and take a look at the end of this contest here. See exactly what happened.
Well, he can hit the showers. You don't need to watch.
All right, well, Tony was setting him up, or well, rather, Brandon X was setting Tony up here. Looks like he was going for something.
TKO.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. But Tony saw it coming, hit that ice pick kick, and
ended in an instant.
that was lights out.
Now he's on to the next guy.